Hi folks, it's Jay. Have you ever wondered what kind of magic unfolds after dark in those hidden gardens belong to strangers? Let me take you to a midnight scene I discovered on the hottest night of this past summer. Back in July, I visited a very special garden. This is the garden of Sharon and Michael, which I had the chance to visit in the past, but it was during the day. The true magic of their garden unfolds after nightfall. Even before stepping into the garden, I was captivated by the sound of live jazz music. The music created a mysterious but relaxing atmosphere, making the experience of exploring this private garden almost surreal. It was after 10 in the evening, and it was the first time I have ever been in this garden after dark. The night scene was nothing short of magical. This is a spectacular garden with an eclectic flair, featuring an incredible collection of garden art, and the gardener created multiple fabulous outdoor living spaces with structures, hardscapings, mixed borders, as well as container plantings. Countless lights of every imaginable type illuminated the outdoor living spaces, twinkling like stars and casting an enchanting glow over the entire garden. Together with the music, the night scene became truly extraordinary, a midnight wonderland unlike anything I have ever experienced. I was particularly captivated by the torches. There's something deeply primal about seeing the fire. Even in the height of the summer, the warmth of the flame carried a unique, almost transformative quality. It imbued us, the visitors, a sense of courage to embrace the unknown and venture into the darkness. It's an open invitation to immerse ourselves fully in the mysteries of this garden. What we see here is a baby clawfoot tub, which Sharon and Michael found in their home years ago. They have creatively repurposed it into a garden art installation, complete with a flower-shaped copper showerhead, transforming it into a charming water feature in the garden. Sharon and Michael's passion for repurposing shines throughout their garden. I learned that they love treasure hunting at antique stores and from estate sales, using their imaginations to curate and craft one-of-a-kind art pieces, and incorporate them into their garden. Their talent for giving new life to forgotten objects makes their garden a uniquely enchanting space. Sharon and Michael's house is equally enchanting, featuring New Orleans-style balconies on both floors, which were open to their garden visitors. I feel like being transported to the French Quarter of New Orleans. But this gem is firmly rooted in Western New York, in Buffalo area, and in USDA Zone 6. So it's obvious we are not in a tropical climate. But my visit happened to fall on the hottest night of this past summer. Combined with the glow of the torches, the lively jazz music, and the bustling crowds, the atmosphere was undeniably tropical and truly unforgettable. Here you can catch a glimpse of the house's stunning first and second floor balconies, which I have been lucky enough to explore. They provide a unique vantage point, offering breathtaking views of the garden in its entirety, a truly spectacular sight. There is something surreal about exploring the gardens of strangers after dark. And not to mention, there were over a dozen gardens welcomed visitors that evening on the same night tour. What stood out even more was the incredible hospitality and generosity of the gardeners. It feels almost dreamlike, exploring private, hidden gardens under the cover of night. A truly inspiring experience. In addition to the jazz band and the live music organized by our hosts Sharon and Michael, refreshments of every kind were generously offered to visitors. As a quick note, the lady in the vibrant blue gown is our gracious host, Sharon. While some of the guests were friends of the hosts, the majority were complete strangers. Every garden I visited that night had its own distinct charm, each creating a unique kind of enchantment. Here's a scrapbook filled with detailed information about the garden walk and this garden, particularly the plants used in this garden. It's a thoughtful resource for visitors who might have specific questions. Would you like me to revisit this garden during the day for a more in-depth tour? Let me know in the comments, and feel free to leave any questions you might have about planning a summer visit to Buffalo Niagara region. Beyond Niagara Falls and the Great Lakes, there's so much more to explore here. This looks like an antique mannequin head. Maybe it's for wigs, though I'm not 100% certain. But its whimsical and exotic flair is undeniable. Sharon and Michael were engaged with their garden visitors, so I didn't get a chance to catch them for a guided tour or interview. Would you like me to revisit this amazing garden next season? Perhaps during the day? And maybe Sharon and Michael will share with us some of the secrets and stories behind those unique creations. Here's another view of the water feature with the flower-shaped shower head and the children-sized clawfoot bathtub. Such unique creations make this garden a true treasure. If you have any questions for Sharon and Michael, let me know and leave them in the comments. My visit was during the night tour in the City of Tonawanda Garden Walk. It is part of the Garden Walk celebrations in Buffalo Niagara region. It's one of almost 20 different garden tours and garden walks that take place from late June through August every summer in Western New York. These remarkable events are made possible by the efforts of gardeners and volunteers who keep the events free or cost close to nothing. All the garden walks are open to everyone, including you. There was so much to take in. I could have easily lingered in this garden for hours. Moments like this are meant to be shared, especially when I found hidden treasures like this. This is my Whispers in the Garden, and I'll see you again very soon.